Welcome to Costa Rica. Today we will be touring the top shopping district in the greater metropolitan area. This district consists of three parts: Lindora, which is part of Santana, and then Santana proper. And we will focus more on Escazu. Here in Lindora, as you can see, there's a Porsche dealer, high-end stores like this motorcycle spot, accessories for expensive bikes. This area here comprises high-end residentials, high-end office complexes, such as that on the left, and tons of shopping, which is primarily all high-end, from supermarkets to malls to individual stores and to open-air, smaller shopping centers. Right here on our right is Terrazas Mall, which is good size, and it has its own movie theaters. Then we have office complexes here. And in the distance, we have a hotel and McDonald's. If you were to turn right at this corner, you'd be going toward residential areas. Some are gated, some are not, but they're all people of means. And those are the ones that frequent all these places. We have Banco Nacional there, the largest bank in Costa Rica. It's a public bank. Then we have McDonald's and the Aloft Hotel there on the left. And here we have some of the high-end gated residentials. You're looking at homes here that start around $600,000 to $700,000 and keep going up. These high-end residentials were actually here before the shopping and the office complexes came in, and they would go into Escazu, but now they're getting a lot of services nearby, right here in Lindora. Coming up right here on the right side, right after Banco La Fise, is Momentum, which is another open-air shopping center. It has some excellent restaurants and some high-end shops. And that's Auto Mercado, which is the most high-end auto supermarket chain in Costa Rica. We're still going here in a straight line on Lindora. After this, we'll be getting off, doing a little loop and getting onto Highway 27, which will take us past Santa Ana and into Escazu. Again, more of these small shopping centers, but all have interesting stores in them. There's BYD, which is coming on very strong here, especially with their electric car line. And the usual eateries from American franchises like Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's. Now we've gotten off that straight road of Lindora and are going over to the highway. This is Forum 1, which is the original office center. It has several three-story towers like those there that house many high-end offices, things such as KPMG accountants and that kind of high-level companies. You can see there on the orange, we came from the top, went down, did that little loop there at Forum, and now we're heading up on the highway toward Escazu. Once we get on the highway, we'll go around there and come out to the right, following the orange line, and we'll see from here all the different shopping centers that are related, all high-end. Again, this is Highway 27, and Highway 27 goes from San Jose. It starts at the edge of the western San Jose, which is the capital city, and goes all the way to the Central Pacific beaches, about an hour and a half away. But it is also the main artery for access from various points to the shopping area here in Escazu, Santana, and Lindora. Escazu is known as the Beverly Hills of Costa Rica due to its many high-end amenities, shops, and other facilities. On the left, we passed one of the private hospitals here that are top of the line. Costa Rica is actually rated above the United States in terms of medical care. just one place above, but we're above. Over on that hill on the left side is the most exclusive gated community in Costa Rica for residential. So we passed that. Now we're going to be getting off here. This exit is called Huachipeling, and Huachipeling is a subset neighborhood of Escazu. On the right, we've got Baby World, Bebemundo, stuff for babies, and Su Casa, which is decoration for the home. Then we have Beinsa, which is the local Mitsubishi dealer, along with Geely and several other car name brands. Here we'll be heading to the right. This is going toward District 4. This high-end gated residential here goes all the way up on the hills to the right there. It's called Cerro Alto, which means high hill. And on the left side, although we're not able to see it right now, there's several other high-end gated residentials. Again, this is a premier area. If you look here on the right, you've got a small open-air shopping center, KFC, Smash Burger, and several high-tech offerings there in terms of stores. Then over here is District 4. District 4 has condos on the upper floors, and the bottom floor is a high-end supermarket, and several really nice restaurants, and other shops. It's called Distrito 4, which means District 4, and there's Bo Concept, which is a Nordic brand for furniture that's very expensive. And of course, we have here from Italy, Vespa, definitely very exclusive scooters. On the left side are mostly residential developments. Here is Monri, which is a high-end home store, and next to that is Habitat, where sofas start at $6,000 and above. Then for high-end mattresses, we have the Huron store. On the left side, we have lots of lighting specialty stores uh, of various types. And here you can see, I'll show you on the left side, Nova Luce, which shows you the kind of things that they offer. If we kept going straight, we'd be going toward more stores there. Still in Escazu, but we'll turn left here. You can see there a home decoration store. And this whole next 3 blocks leads us to Multiplaza Escazu. Multiplaza is the top shopping mall in Costa Rica. So it's surrounded by lots of other high-end stores and restaurants, which is what we find on this street. That oriental looking stores on the right, they offer Persian carpets. On the left, we have the BMW dealership, and we have also the Volvo dealership. Again, here you'll find all types of shops and all types of amenities, spas, some gyms, lots of high-end office space, and several of these smaller shopping centers. So for anyone who's opening a high-end store, this area in Escazú is definitely the place that one would choose because it's where you're going to get the most exposure. And that being said, Costa Rica is a perfect country to start introducing a brand into the rest of Latin America due to its many advantages and the fact that it's a long established democratic republic and many other advantages, including weather. On the left side, we have Multiplaza. Again, that's the largest, most prestigious shopping center. But we'll skip that for now. We'll come back to it. Instead, we'll go here, around it, cross a small bridge, and head for Avenida Escazú, which means Escazú Avenue. And that is a relatively small area of about 6 blocks. surrounded by high-end residentials, but it's very exclusive in terms of the stores and the offerings. Here we'll see several American chains like Office Depot, and we're running parallel here to Highway 27, the one that I mentioned before, that goes from San Jose to the beaches and is the primary access to this area, although there are secondary accesses in internal streets. This big building here on the right is actually Costco Price Mart, and this is the biggest one of about 5 or 6 stores now that they have in Costa Rica. It's a membership buying place. There's a Hyatt hotel there, and just after the hotel, we have another shopping center there, smaller one with the Mercedes dealership. That's the anchor client. Then this series of buildings here is SEMA. SEMA is one of the 3 top hospitals in Costa Rica, private hospitals that offers, again, world-class medical services. We're also known for excellent world-class dental services, which are at 1/3 the price of North America. So a lot of foreigners come here for those services. We're entering here into Avenida Escazu. There's P.F. Chang's, is a well-known high-end restaurant chain from the United States that serves Asian food. On the right, we have the iShop, which is Apple products. Then we have Filomena, high-end bags and other women's accessories. Next to that, we have wedding dresses from Alcalá, again, top shelf. Next to that, we have more stores with the exclusive collections. Beyond that, here we have Adolfo Dominguez, which is a high-end men's clothing and shoes store from Colombia. And next to that, more stores. Over on the left, we've got Crate and Barrel, an American well-known store chain. Starbucks over there, you can't miss that. And those are all offices and medical offices and spas on the upper floors of this part. We have Guess from France, and next to that we have a small Baby Fresh baby store. Italian restaurant, lots of open air cafes, as you can see here. And on the upper floors, we have condominiums that sold out very fast when they were put on the market. These are, due to their location, high premium places. That's Nova over there. Theaters, movie theaters with IMAX. And here we have Banana Republic, we have Lego, lots of other famous brands, and of course the nice condominiums above. Those red windows on the left, that's actually a branch of Texas Tech University, so you can attend there, get your Texas Tech American degree, and never leave Costa Rica. We've got more things here, more name brands, as you can see, including Oakley, and several restaurants like Filippo there. So these few streets here are probably the most high-end shopping in Costa Rica. There's also some, aside from the office buildings you see here, there's also some very nice residential towers. Those you can see up straight ahead there. That's high-end bicycle shop, several $1,000s per bicycle. Again, those buildings there, those are residential. Those guys, I have an interesting story because I founded the Costa Rica Real Estate magazine, and in 2000 they came over to me. They're Venezuelan developers, and they asked me if I thought that that concept would be successful here. I told them I definitely believe that it would, and they consulted with other people, and they finally decided to build them, and they've been very successful. They're building an additional two towers right now. Their condominiums start in the $700,000 range and go up into the millions for the penthouses. They're surrounded by lots of green areas, so they're very popular because of that, because of the amenities they offer, and of course because of the proximity to all of the nightlife, entertainment, restaurants, shopping, everything that this area of Escazu has to offer. Again, if somebody's planning to open a high-end store, this would be the area in which to do it. You're definitely going to get attention, and you're definitely have the target clientele uh, all living nearby. That's why they call it the Beverly Hills of Costa Rica. That's the hotel that we saw previously. And the side here again of Crate and Barrel. Nice home decor store with lots of accessories for the home. And now we're heading back out to go and explore another well-known shopping area here. Again, here you find some very, very exclusive stores. And we have there the Subaru and Toyota dealer next to PF Chang's. So now we'll go across Highway 27 by going under the bridge, and we'll go into this other area that I was mentioning. After that, we'll visit Multiplaza Escazu on the inside. So this is called Plaza Iskatsu. It's not terribly big, but it does have some very good offerings here in terms of restaurants, in terms of stores, and a good variety of places to choose from in terms of where you want to eat, the different types of cuisines. We've got Spanish from Spain, tapas. We've got Mexican. We've got Peruvian. A couple of Japanese restaurants that are very good and compete head to head with each other, and then some smaller cafes just to hang out and have a good cup of coffee, a nice piece of dessert, and just watch the people go by. Definitely, all these areas are good for people watching. Here we have another Marriott branded hotel. And coming back here, we have Berlitz, the language school. We have Sibo, which has an interesting story. They sell chocolate. The founder is Swiss. He was an excellent chocolate maker, and using Costa Rican high-end cocoa beans, he's produced international award-winning chocolates. So that's really sweet in more ways than one. And as you can see, we have several different stores here. There's one of the Japanese restaurants. There's the other one, really head-to-head. In here, there we have Starbucks. Again, more of these stores with clothing and the restaurants I mentioned. Interesting point here is that over there next to that Shanghai Peruvian restaurant, we also have a relatively small store that sells art, paintings, sculptures, but really quite interesting. I've bought things from there in the past. And next to it is a high-end store for buying kitchen appliances and other things for your home. And then on the right, as we head out of this shopping mall, this open air one, we have the anchor client. The original one here is Outback Restaurant, which is well known in the United States. So now we head back under the highway and we're going to what I mentioned, the premier shopping mall in Costa Rica known as Multiplaza Escazu, one of several parking places. And here we have more restaurant and open cafes to sit and watch people. That Siman is a three-story department store. We have Adidas, and Spoon over there is another well-known cafe restaurant here that people like to go and sit and eat a good meal and watch people. And as you can see, we're in into Christmas now, so the shopping will definitely get more and more exciting. As you can see, this is a shopping mall that is very, very large and competes with, in terms of quality and offerings with any place in the world. You'll find some of the top brand names for stores here. Everything from Cartier watches to all types of name brands that you'll quickly recognize. For example, up there we have the North Face and we have Crocs. And of course, specialty stores like this yogurt store there, and gelato, Radio Shack there. There's the Cartier and Mueller Jeweler, which carries all the expensive watch brands. There's another watch store here that carries Breitling and several other very well known brands. Here we have Sunglass Hut, again from the US. Over there is MAC Cosmetics, very expensive cosmetics. Again, we're visiting in the middle of the afternoon on a weekday, and we still have plenty of people walking around. It's about 3 p.m. when I'm filming this. There's another Apple store, different from the one we saw in Avenida Escazú, and a variety of stores that we find here. Hush Puppies, well-known brand. Lots of offerings here. GNC, nutritional products from the United States. We've got Calvin Klein, definitely a well-known brand. So by looking at the stores, you can tell that there is definitely a well-off clientele that keeps these stores going year-round. And in fact, getting a store space here is next to impossible. Everything is always leased out. So these are some of the different shots here with different angles, so you can see, although it's hard to appreciate from this just how big this shopping center really is until you see it in person. But this gives you a good idea that this is definitely the area overall in which to set up a high-end store. Thank you for your time.